What is up, my guys? It is 5:45 in the morning. I just woke up. About to head to the airport. A car is picking me up at 6:30. I will be flown to Chicago at 8:30. I've only slept 3 hours, just FYI, so let's see how this goes.
You guys know the drill. I start every morning with 32 ounces of lemon water to move waste, flush toxins, and rehydrate. So then I put on my brand new pants from Dave's, which I'm very excited about, even though they didn't have my size, and these will be a size too big. Then I say bye to Kitty, aka Vladimir The Fraidy Cat, because he usually gets sad that I leave, but right now he looks super relieved that I'm going. Also, how is it that I'm only going for 2 days, yet it took me all night to pack this?
So I should also explain that when I get dressed, I never choose to look like this. This isn't a choice. I don't know how I come up with this look. I look like someone's grandmother who's in a gang, but it's 6:30 in the morning, so this is what we got.
On the way to the airport is usually the time I like to panic about whether or not I brought the right things or not, which I never really do.
I need to find where I check in, and get my ticket, go through security, find my gate, possibly pass by the lounge because I'm first class today.
10%? Did you see 10% fees on the sale of those properties?
I rarely go to Chicago, but when I do, I remember it's only a 2-hour flight, which I love. I also love the Chicago O'Hare Airport because of that scene in Home Alone, but also because of these flags. I mean, the flags.
I purposely did not check luggage because when you're in a rush and you land and you have to go straight to work, you pack light so you can carry it all on. I'm ready to go. My driver is not here. It should be noted that I have little to no patience in general.
Instead of complaining to the driver, I decide to sit quietly and seethe with anger. My anger is then subsided by just taking a gander at the nice Chicagoan people and sights.
Not only was my driver late, he ended up dropping me off at the wrong hotel, which I am now at, and I have to get an Uber to the right hotel because I have to be ready for makeup in 1 hour and ready to meet the client in 1 hour.
So I just got to my hotel room and the staff was amazing and incredible, but it feels a little sparse. Is that the word? I do like the view, honestly. I like to see big old buildings and I like to peer into them. Interestingly enough, I have a job today. I'm shooting a portion of stories that pertain to a campaign that I did. And then I'm DJing at another hotel before TIERRA'S goes on. Hey. I won't look like this, so don't be embarrassed, okay? And yes, I ordered room service. Of course, the plainest, most boring steamed vegetables times, let's try that again, times 2. Table salt is empty nothingness. It's probably just poison. I hate to break it to you. I do not use it. Instead, I pack my own Himalayan sea salt and cayenne. I got this little container at Container Store. It has been working out lovely for me. I do keep it on me, usually at all times. I'm festival ready, I think. I mean, I feel like there's enough color that says, I don't care. There's enough print to say, I'm a little wild. But there's a fanny pack, and that means that I'm organized and ready for whatever. I think I got it. Earplugs. Do not neglect your eardrums, children.
I arrived to the music festival where I start my Insta story duties. I should probably also mention I've never really been to a festival, but I'm interested to see what happens.
Am I the only person on earth who's just not a festival type of person?
The festival was nice. I was briefly there. It was interesting to see. The music was cool. The people seemed cool. And yeah, but you know what? I like private bathrooms. I like being in the shade. I like listening to music in my headphones. I don't know. All right, I am about ready to go DJ.
So I'm getting ready for my set at Soho House, and look who came to touch me up.
I'm still in shock that this happened. Tame Impala, TIERRA'S, and me. After my set, Zack got on to get the crowd ready for TIERRA'S performance, and he bodied his set. I mean, I was really impressed. But if I'm keeping it 100, I was also a little jealous. The Fox had also flown in after work to meet me at my set. Then Black had texted me that he was also in Soho House, so we decided to crash his table and hang out with his friends. Tame Impala DJ'd, and it was incredible to hear all the throwback jams that they played. Then we headed back to the hotel room where we could body as much vegan and vegetarian vegetarian options as the room service menu would allow. We just woke up. Yes, I have my guest with me. And last night was a lot of fun. And I woke up super early after going to bed super late because this is gonna sound weird, but yesterday when I got off the elevator into the hotel, I literally felt a man whisper in my ear, and I turned around and no one was there and was like, okay, it's a ghost. Chicago is OD old, and it's not uncommon that there would be ghosts in these buildings because it's very old, okay? And yes, I do believe in ghosts. I don't see them, I don't often feel them, but this is like maybe the second or third time I've ever felt this in my life. Then the whole day goes by, Friday. Good times, fun, everything's chill. And then at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and I feel like a man figure walked into the room, and I'm aware that I'm sleeping. And this man figure goes over to the fox. Foxy, are you listening?
Yes, it's a great story.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Not really.
Okay, so he goes over to him, the ghost, and then like looks at him and leaves him alone, and then comes back to me, and I can feel this as I'm sleeping. I'm like, and then I feel him like go into my neck, like kind of like breathing, and then he like goes to the other side of my neck, like really fast, like whoosh, 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 whoosh. That's kind of, he didn't make that sound, but and then he like attacked me like really angrily. Ultimately woke up at 9. I officially am awake after having 3 hours of sleep.
What time do you go to bed?
Okay, maybe I'm just embellishing for the camera and for our friends.
6 o'clock?
Okay, fine. I slept more than that, but still, okay. It feels like I slept 3 hours. Needless to say, I woke up, and because I'm inspired to action, I will say, I decided we're leaving this hotel. Thank you very much, hotel. Very kind and lovely, but we are packing it up and going to a different place. We packed and decided to get some food before checking out because Native Foods was right around the corner from our hotel, and it was vegan bomb goodness. I mean, we ate so much food, and we went later on that day to eat there again. We have checked out of the room officially. I will not stay where I'm not wanted. Mr. Ghostman, we are sorry we invaded your space. We're not happy that you didn't give us an opportunity to just show that we were nice and friendly guests. We are gone. You can go back to enjoying your haunted hotel.
Ready? Just waiting for the elevator. 10 minutes.
When we arrived to the Langham Hotel, it was unreal. We have arrived to our new hotel room. I know it's not haunted. You guys, I don't talk about ghosts. I'm not that kind of girl. We cannot get over how amazing this hotel is. It is so nice. It's definitely way too expensive and it's out of budget for me. But you know what? I work hard and I don't need ghosts strangling me in my sleep. Ghost man. Also, shout out to all of you who messaged me on Insta Story to let me know that me and the Fox had made a cameo in a Jason Nash vlog. How do you pronounce that street? Is it Wabish? Is it Wabash? Is it whatever? It was the Fox's first time in Chicago, so we had a lot of sightseeing to do in less than 24 hours.
New York pigeons.
These Chicagoan pigeons. We have arrived to MCA. The Museum of Contemporary Art in Chicago had a really nice Virgil Abloh exhibit. For more thorough images of it, you can check out my blog, vashtie.com. The museum also had a beautiful video directed by Arthur Jaffa, which literally moved me to tears. So if you're at the museum, please check out that exhibit also. After the museum, we headed to Lollapalooza because the night before Black had offered us tickets to see him perform.
So we got our VIP wristbands thanks to Black. So we're about to explore Lollapalooza, but we have to go through the line first. VIP entrance.
Now the stage is probably going to be all the way back there.
We've walked so far. I'm complaining. Life could be worse, okay? We have artist pass, which is nice. I just didn't expect to be sweaty everywhere.
We're never going to Roskilde with you.
Never! No, thank you. Okay, so I'm not going to force you guys to watch the whole entire experience, which was 1 hour of walking in circles and from one end of the park to the other, okay? This was my face the entire time of walking through the festival. I was freaked out. I was completely uncomfortable. Let me just take this time to apologize to the fox who had to deal with me for that entire hour in hell. And I apologize to any of you if you saw me and I looked like this. I was just having an inner meltdown. So after running around for a whole hour, we finally get to Black's stage. And luckily, one of the people from his team spots us and ushers us on the stage where Black is just about to perform. After the amazing performance, we went to see some sights, and this is the Frank Gehry building. I think that's how you say his name.
We made it to the Blob. Is it called the Blob? No, it's called the Bean, I guess.
After seeing sights, we decided to stuff our faces at native foods one more time and then took a nap. Then we freshened up and headed out the door to a romantic dinner at Girl and the Goat. Here is the Girl and Goat in question. As you can see, the restaurant was very nice and the staff was very accommodating, considering our last-minute request for a reservation via social media. I don't mean to be that social media douche, but when a girl's hungry, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. So thanks again for Girl and the Goat accommodating us. The food was magnificent. Luckily, the restaurant was right next door to Soho House, where we partied again for the second night in a row with Black. Needless to say, me and the Fox are convinced we are best friends with Black. Well, maybe just in our heads, I guess.
Hi, beautiful room.
Shortly checking out of our 5-star hotel, we decided to hop into the strangest taxi we've ever seen and go get vegan food. There seemed to be a million vegan options in the Chicago city, but we decided on True Food since it was the closest. We even had a little time to stop by the Peninsula Hotel for a cocktail at the Z Bar. We took in the beautiful view of Chicago and scarfed down our drinks before heading to the airport. And amen to the airline chef gods who blessed me with my vegan request. Are you happy we're home?